Here we are again. All right. Let's talk some more about these fucking clueless fucking old sluts from Sex and the City, okay? These geriatric fucking women who think they're still fucking 35 again. Fuck no, they think they're 22 again. Get the fuck out of here with that noise. Oh my God. And we're supposed to treat them like they're 22. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, some women just don't want to age. And I understand there's a fear of that. Okay. Well, you know, men, we have our own fears, but women have their fears too. And one of the biggest fears that women have, from my understanding, is the fear of getting old. Okay. And here's the thing with that. All right. You got to remember, okay, that life is more about than what you look like. Okay. A lot of people, okay, women in particular, because there's so much pressure put on women to look good. Okay. If they succeed in that, that becomes their thing. Okay, they look really fucking good, but that's all they do is look good. You know, like I think like a Carmen Electra or a fucking, you know, if that's all they do, or a Pamela Anderson, you know, Erica Lining, that's all they do is look good. What else they got after that? Okay, because you're not gonna look good forever. Okay. You know, and it's kind of sad because you got to realize, you know, well, you women already know this, okay, but you guys that are watching this, okay, you got to realize that, you know, women have a shelf life as far as their attraction goes, okay, and just because a girl, you know, when she's 19, 20 years old, I mean, she's beautiful, you know, she's going to be ultra beautiful at that age, okay, so she's going to get a lot of attention from men, a lot of attention, okay, and I'm talking high value men. I'm talking guys that own yachts and fucking penthouses and shit. Okay, they're gonna be wanting attention. You know, I mean, they're gonna be giving attention to these girls. You know, that are fucking beautiful. They're in shape. They're gorgeous. You know, they're in their early 20s and shit. You know, and when a woman is that age, you know, I mean, her sexual market value is so fucking high. She can get any guy she wants. Really, as long as she takes care of herself and shit, she can get any guy she wants for the most part. Okay, not every guy, but most guys she can get. Okay. And that sort of that sort of belief, knowing that you can do that, okay, it goes to your head, okay? Men start wanting to compete for you, okay? These high value men are all competing for you now, okay? They all want you, okay? So you get to pick and choose and weed out the ones you don't want and go for the ones you do want, all that kind of shit. And meanwhile, these guys are spending a shitload of money on you. They're buying you all sorts of fucking shit. They're taking you to nice fucking restaurants, you know, the ones that can afford, because you would never date a poor guy, okay? They're giving you all this fucking attention, okay? Or maybe there's no rich guys around you, so you will date poor guys, but you'll date the best of the poor guys, okay? The best looking, the best everything, you know? Whatever. So the highest value men in your area, okay, are going to want to court you, okay? And so there is a competition there. You're going to break a lot of hearts. A lot of guys are going to fucking fall in love with you and shit, and then, you know, you're going to leave them for a better guy. And that's going to destroy. I loved her so much. Yeah, exactly. You know, a lot of that, okay? And let's face, come on, ladies, a lot of that goes to your head, okay? Like, there's ego involved there, and knowing that you can do that to a guy, okay? And guys are going to compete for you. They really are, okay? And if you're still in your 20s and you're still good looking and you decide to pick one to get married to and all that kind of stuff, okay, you're done dating. You're done with all that fucking sex, okay? You know, you found the right guy. You found the best of the bunch and shit. You settle down with this guy. You get married, whatever, okay? And then guess what happens? You get bored, okay? I mean, the guy is still there, but, you know, he's more concerned with other things. He's not concerned with making you happy anymore. Well, I mean, he is, but it's not like he's not trying to win you over anymore, is what I mean, okay? And then now you start to feel neglected. Now you probably have some kids now, okay? You don't look the way you used to. You can tell the pounds are coming on, the scale's getting heavier and shit in the morning, okay? And then you look at other women your age. By now you're in your early 30s, okay, late 20s, early 30s, and you're seeing all these other women, you know, that still got it, that are your age, but they didn't have kids, okay? And they look fucking the way you used to look like 5 years ago, and now you're getting jealous, okay? And then you find out that some of your hot girlfriends or women your age, you know, your friends, you know, are over here having some fucking incredible sex, but not with their husbands, okay? But they figured out a way to do it without fucking their husbands finding out and shit, you know? And say, hey, you know what? There's some hot guys out there, you know? You know, I want some variety. I've been with the same motherfucker for the past 5 years. What the fuck? You know? I want some, just because I have a kid doesn't mean I'm dead. You know what I mean? You know, and then so what do? You start losing some weight, whatever. You start making yourself look nice. You start posting pictures of yourself on fucking social media. The guys start DMing you because, guys, we're going to DM a lot, any girl that we see. Okay, that's hot. Okay, and now you think, oh my God, I still got it. Okay, and then you go out and you prove it. You prove you still got it. Okay, you go out there, okay, you meet fucking Mr. fucking ripped abs, you know, foot long cock, and he pounds you out, and now you're like, oh my God, I'm back, you know, this is incredible, I haven't had sex this good since fucking I got married, you know, and then you start fucking around, okay, because, I mean, your girlfriends are all doing it, right? Okay, you know they haven't gotten caught, all right. But eventually, it doesn't last. Eventually, you're gonna have to pick. Okay, do I want to see this other guy? Because eventually, you're gonna find a guy that you're gonna have an emotional attachment to, and it ain't gonna be your husband. All right, so you're gonna have to pick. Okay, do you stay with your marriage or do you fucking end up with this new guy, this new fucking stud? Okay, Mr. Fucking Pound You Out. Okay, with the 8-pack and the square jaw, you know, and the nice haircut, you know, and drives the fucking he drives the Alfa Romeo and all that. Okay, you're gonna have to figure out, oh my god, you know, do I stay with this guy or do I stay with my husband? Okay, well fuck the husband. Okay, let's face it, he's fucking boring now. Okay, he don't hit the right spot anymore like he used to. Okay, if he ever did. All right, so now you've got a high value guy, much better than this motherfucker. You're gonna keep the kid anyway. He's got no problem with you having the kid, okay? And your fucking husband's just gonna pay you fucking alimony anyway, so you've got fucking money covered, okay? So that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go off with this fucking new guy who's a good fucking 5-10 years younger than you, okay? He's hot and shit. He's got his fucking yacht. He's got all this kind of shit going on. Other women want him so bad, so you better latch on to him. Okay, or else some fucking 23-year-old girl is gonna fucking latch onto him. Okay, so that goes on. You have some fucking incredible sex, and then next thing you know, he just quits calling you, and you start following him around. You start reading. He doesn't fucking return your messages anymore. Okay, then you go on Instagram, you find out that he's fucking some 23-year-old girl. Okay, it's a 23-year-old girl that he swore to you was just a friend of his or one of his employees. Okay, or some shit like that. His sister's friend, you know, that kind of thing. All right, you know. And no, he's having a fucking 3-way with her, okay, and this other fucking woman that you know, okay, that you thought was your friend, okay, that also left her husband for a different guy. Okay, so now you realize you were fucking used, okay? So whose fault is all this? Well, it's obvious whose fault it is. It's men! For being pieces of fucking shit that they are. They can't keep it in their pants. At least when women cheat, they cheat for emotional reasons. Okay, when men cheat, it's because they're assholes. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty much going on here. Okay, so you get depressed, you start eating some fucking Haagen-Dazs and complaining to your girlfriend, start watching Real Housewives. Then you start realizing the guys that are hitting on you now, okay, because now you're in your 30s. The guys that are hitting on you now, they don't look like this guy did. Okay, but you know, and you really don't want to lower your standards. Okay, because you know you're a boss bitch. You know you're a 10. Okay, in your own fucking mind. Okay, you're a 10. Okay, but the high value men just aren't fucking hitting on you anymore. They're hitting on the younger, hotter girls. Okay. And then you realize that, you know, that they don't really want you anymore, okay? Those high-value men just don't want you anymore. You're not getting those guys anymore, okay? No one's responding. Not as many guys are responding to your fucking Instagram pictures, okay? Even the ones where you use the filters, okay? So you take your fucking ex-husband's money, okay, and you buy a fucking boob job, which gets you some fucking likes and shit on social media, okay? But then when they actually go out with you, they realize that you're just this fucking alcoholic party girl who's fucking 37 years old, has got a fucking 12-year-old at home, okay? And you smoke a lot of fucking cigarettes, okay? And you want to talk about stupid-ass shit. Okay, like football games, okay, and gangster rappers and shit. I'm like, dude, and the guy's like, look, you're fucking 37. What the fuck? Okay, so he's gonna tell you how special and wonderful you are. He's gonna fuck the shit out of you and shit. He's gonna play with your big fat fake titties. Okay, and then he's never gonna fucking call you again. But he is gonna save those pictures he took, you know, when he was boning you out. Okay, to show to his friends. Okay, it's terrible what he did to you. Terrible. Okay. And now you realize that men only want you for one thing, okay? And they don't really give two shits about you or your life, okay? Oh, by the way, your husband that you left, he's already remarried to some other girl, okay? Who's actually not as good looking as you were when you were married to him, okay? But this girl obviously doesn't want anybody else. She wants to stay with him. You know, she probably had her own kid, you know? So he's taking care of her kid too now, okay? The point is he's with the same woman he's been with, all right? Meanwhile, the guy you left him for, he's already fucked like 65 other women in that time. Okay, if not 165 other women in that time. He's got kids with 3 of them. It's okay because he can afford it. He can afford to support them all. Okay, he sends his fucking his child support checks every month. It doesn't hurt him. He's fucking got money. Okay, and you're fucking alone eating your fucking Haagen-Dazs. Okay, crying about how fucking life sucks. And then you start a YouTube channel and you start talking about how fucking men are all fucking shit and they're all fucking disgusting and women rule the world, you know? And then when you're done with your fucking YouTube channel, you go back to fucking selling fucking wallpaper at fucking Bed Bath & Beyond, all right? Oh, by the way, your fucking teenage daughter thinks you're a fucking slut, so she don't fucking respect you. Okay, and then you come home from work from Bed Bath & Beyond, and you find out that your 15-year-old daughter fucking she got a butt in the oven. I learned it from you, Mom. I learned it from you. Yeah, pretty much. All right, ain't life grand? But there's relief. There is a solution to this problem. Okay, you know what that solution is? You just watch it just like crap. Just watch it just like crap. All your problems are solved. Okay, do what fucking Shay said. Okay, get a fucking cat, and all that will go away. Talk to Michael Patrick Queen and talk to Samantha Irby and have them write you a new fucking life. Oh my God, yeah. All right, but yeah, there's always in just like crap, so you know at least your entertainment needs are met. Okay, all right. I know mine are. All right, moving right along. Okay, where do we leave off? Okay, I'm Diego. I gave you a straight man's point of view. Okay, if you don't like it, get the fuck out of here right now. I do not censor myself. I talk to you the way a man fucking talks to other men because I'm trying to get to the fucking point here. Okay, no bullshit. Okay, let's talk about what's really going on from a straight guy's point of view. That's a point of view you never got when you watch the show with your girlfriends and your gay friends and shit, you know. No, you didn't understand a straight man's point of view. There were no straight men involved in the show, and they weren't involved in Sex and the City either, okay? Okay, very few straight men are involved, are depicted in this fucking show. And don't even tell me that Herbert's straight. He's not fucking straight, dude. He's in the fucking closet with his wife, all right? Okay, she works in the closet, so what do you think he does too? Exactly, all right? He lives there, all right? But anyway, moving right along. So I'm going to tell you the straight man's point of view. That's the point of view you never got. The real question you need to ask yourself is, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? Because I know, in fact, that you cannot handle the truth. You can't fucking handle the truth. Not at all right? But you're going to get it anyway. Oh, yeah, you're going to get it straight up, baby, with no lube. There's no lube here. Don't even look for it. Don't even look for it. All right, anyway, so where did we leave off last time in this piece of shit show? Oh, yes, okay. Charlotte, okay. Charlotte's over here brushing her hair, yelling at Harry, who doesn't give a shit about what his wife's talking about. He's more concerned with the fucking whether or not there's going to be any pork at the caterers that he hired for Herbert Wexley's fucking coming out party. Yeah, or meet Herbert Wexley. He's running for city comptroller. Anyway, Miranda suspects because she caught Lily, their daughter, their Asian adopted daughter that they adopted from a fucking Walmart parking lot in China. Okay, she's concerned because she saw her come out of Brady, her son's room, with no pants on, just his t-shirt on. So obviously they were fucking. So she brings that to Charlotte's attention because Charlotte is Lily's mom, right? So they talk about it, and now fucking Charlotte's thinking that maybe it's terrible. Somebody's going to get their feeling hurt, so they're going to have to take Lily's side. And then she's like, unless they get married. Can you imagine that, Harry? You know, some red-headed Asian Jewish babies? You know, yeah, and Harry doesn't give a shit. He's more worried about whether or not they're going to serve fucking pigs in a blanket at his fucking kosher fucking party for a black guy. Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, so they end up having the party there, of course. And now Herbert Wex, like I said, he's a mangina. He's this black guy. He went to Harvard, very well educated. Obviously, he's rich. He's got a luxurious fucking apartment in downtown Manhattan. Okay, but yet his wife Lisa, who's a documentarian, she makes documentaries about black people. The one she's working on right now, she's been working on it for 8 years. Okay, okay. So who do you think's really paying the bills in that house? Exactly. All right. Anyway, but yeah, she runs the household, though. She tells fucking Herbert what to do. And Herbert's mom, whenever Herbert's mom is in town, tells him what to do. And he's a fucking pussy as fuck. He does not stand up for himself, does not fucking defend himself from his wife, from his mom, from his kids. His kids fucking kick him in the nuts, and, and they don't get punished for it. They don't get yelled at all. Okay, he just, oh, God, oh. Yeah, that's all that happens, okay? Basically, it's a metaphor for his fucking marriage. He's more than happy to be bossed around by his wife and by his mom and by his children, all right? He's got no balls at all, okay? And none attached, okay? And this guy's running for city comptroller. It wasn't even his idea to run for city comptroller. He told his wife that he didn't want to do it because it will put too much pressure on you, sweetheart. And I can't do that to you because I love you so much. But later on at a party for the 20th anniversary, she felt bad about herself because her mother-in-law was talking about what a piece of shit fucking she is, and then her father, Billy D. Williams, defended her, but didn't defend her husband. He thinks her husband's a piece of shit because all he cares about is capitalism. Yeah. Okay, and so she stood. My husband's gonna run for city comptroller. So because of that, now he has to run for city comptroller. Like the decision's been taken out of his hand and put into her hand. Okay, so she made that decision. So they've started that machine going. So here's this party that they're having at Harry's apartment for Herbert Wexley, so we can meet a bunch of Jewish people. Okay, to give him money for his campaign, but his wife is not there. She is not there. She's been fucking dozing off lately. Okay, he caught her fucking asleep in the closet earlier in this episode. Okay, and she said that she denied she was asleep, and then she admitted it. Okay, but she's so busy with her fucking documentary. They want to turn her documentary. Like I said, it took her 8 years to make, and she's still not done with it. They want to turn it into a fucking miniseries. So that took time away from her working on his campaign, you know, whatever, blah, blah. She called him out, called him an asshole and shit. Like, hey, dude, you know, I wake up to your fucking attitude, blah, blah. You can make your own fucking dinner, blah, blah, that kind of bullshit, all right? So anyway, so she's not there. He's kind of upset about that. She should be there for his party. Okay, Miranda and Brady arrive. Okay, and they go off. Brady and fucking Lily go off together. Okay, and then Miranda and Charlotte tell Carrie that, hey, we think that fucking Brady's been fucking Lily. You know, they've been having sex. Carrie's like, oh my god, that's like watching my stuffed animals have sex. What'd you think was gonna fucking happen? Okay, Lily's what, 17, and Brady's like 19. Okay, of course they're gonna fuck each other. They've known each other for their whole lives practically. Okay, their moms are besties. Okay, of course they're gonna fuck each other, right? Meanwhile, Naya is fucking her surfer dude, Mr. fucking ripped abs, okay, with the long fucking hair, okay, and yeah, exactly, okay, some Fabio wannabe, okay, and anyway, so when they're done fucking, they go right on their phones to go through social media. She sees that her soon-to-be ex-husband Andre, the one she was married to for like 20-something years, him and his white girlfriend, okay, are pregnant. Okay, he posted a picture of that she's about to have his baby. He's all happy and excited about it because that's what he wanted from Naya. Naya didn't really want to have a kid, okay, but he wanted to have a fucking kid. They're both assholes if you ask me. He's a musician. She's a fucking lawyer, a law professor, okay, that's all about fucking BLM and fucking black rights and all that kind of shit. Not Mexican or Asian rights, just black rights, okay, and so she put her career first, so she didn't really want to have kids, and when he decided that he wanted to have kids, she's too fucking old. Okay, she's too fucking. She tried in vitro. She tried all the drugs, all the fertility drugs. None of that shit fucking worked. She's too fucking old. So what happened? They decided to fucking just divorce. Okay, well, she's a lawyer, so she can easily divorce him. Okay, but he got with one of his bandmates, whatever, some girl he was rehearsing with, some white girl. He's in a band. Okay, and got her pregnant instead. Okay, so you have a baby with her, and he posted it on social media. So now she's all fucking pissed off. Now she's upset and heartbroken, and I don't give two fucking shits. She did this to herself. Okay, how could she not see this coming? Okay, once she fucking divorced this guy, once she decided to divorce Andre, okay, she already knew that the reason they're getting divorced is because he wants a kid and she ain't gonna give him one. Okay, so what do you think he's gonna fucking do? He's gonna give up on that dream of having a kid? No. He's gonna have a fucking kid with the woman that he threatened to fucking fuck into your face. He said, you either do what I want or I'm gonna fuck this girl right here. I swear to God I will. I'll do it. Pretty much that's how it went down. He wanted to have a surrogate, and once he said surrogate, fucking Nye said, fuck this noise and fuck him. I'd rather divorce his ass than do surrogate. Yeah, but he basically told her, hey, listen, man, if you don't do this, I'm going to fuck her. Like, you know, because whenever he talks to his wife, he always has his potential mistress in the room with him, right next to him when he's having a private conversation with his wife. Yeah, anyway, yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's going on here. So she's all fucking butthurt, and I don't give a shit. I don't care. What'd you expect? Okay. And of course, the dude that she met him on Tinder. Okay. She fucking liked him. He DM'd her immediately. He was there within half an hour. He's been blowing out her back ever since. Okay. To a Miranda's chagrin, because apparently the only bathroom in this fucking apartment, in this luxury apartment, is in Naya's room. So Miranda has to go through Naya's bedroom to get to the bathroom, and Naya's too busy fucking getting her back blown out. So of course, fucking Miranda's pissed off. She's got to go all the way to Brooklyn to use the bathroom. That's where she catches fucking Lily coming out of Brady's fucking room. Okay. So that's going on here. Okay, so now you're caught up, all right? Well, Anthony shows up at the party. Of course he does, okay? And Carrie is excited to meet his new boyfriend, Giuseppe. Okay, Giuseppe is the fucking Italian guy. Of course he is. All right, he's got the accent and all that. He's also got a really big fucking Johnson, okay? Swinging past his knees, okay? Like, you can't, Drew Barrymore couldn't even take her eyes off of it, okay? His package is fucking extra large, okay? Just popping out of his fight, just like trying to break through his fucking skin-tight fucking romper that he wears when he's delivering fucking his bread, okay? It's French loaf, okay? Oh my god, yeah, that's a plot point, okay? But sorry, ladies, he's gay. He's fucking gay, all right? I guess that fucking prosthetic that he sticks in his pants, the Tom Jones, I guess, yeah, he's gonna have to say that for the guys. But anyway, of course, Anthony's in love with him, not because he's good looking or anything, because he's an Italian guy, or because he's a poet, or he's young and handsome and all that. None of that shit. He's in love with him because he's got a big fucking dick, all right? Yeah, of course it is. That's all, hey, that's all it's required, right? Okay, so yeah, good enough for Drew Barrymore, good enough for Anthony, all right? So that's going on here. It doesn't work for Anthony anymore. He quit because, you know, you can't be fucking his boss. There's all sorts of, Anthony's opening himself up to sexual harassment allegations and all this kind of fucking shit. So they decided to fire him, and now they're just dating each other, but they haven't fucked yet, okay? And Giuseppe's like, how come you never invited me inside? We've been out 5 times now and no dick. That's not gay. It's not gay. Well, he's afraid. I'm shy. Yeah, bullshit. Okay, anyway, he shows up with Giuseppe at the party. Okay, Carrie's finally excited to meet him and excited to cop a feel, if you know what I mean. Don't you love it when girls do that, when they just come to, how you doing? And then just like use their hand, just pat it. Is it true what I heard? Or just fucking pat it. You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck said you could do that? What the fuck are you? Oh, do I talk from experience? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? All right, moving right along. So that's going on here. She meets Giuseppe. Okay, Anthony's like, don't get attached. You know, she talks to Anthony in private. She's like, don't get attached to him. I'm ending it. He's only after one thing. 2 words, Carrie. Green card. Why does he look Mexican to you? Oh my God. They don't need a green card to get in this country, Anthony, okay? There's a little fucking wall, okay? The walls are wide open in the border, okay? There's nothing stopping them, right? All right. So Giuseppe shows up and brings them some hors d'oeuvres, okay? You know, which is a very sweet thing to do. He brought his boyfriend some hors d'oeuvres, okay? Olives and burrata, okay? And Anthony's like, oh, make me a plate does not make me your wife. Make me a good plate does not make me your wife. So he's just giving it to him. You know? Giuseppe, meet Carrie. He's a very good friend. And best of all, she has no hidden agenda. then he walks away. I love Anthony. He's hilarious, okay? And Giuseppe is just standing there with fucking Carrie, and they really got nothing to talk about. But there's 2 fucking paintings on the wall right next to them, okay? And they're paintings of fucking 2 dead dogs. Yes, 2 dead dogs, okay? And yeah, I know, exactly. You thought I was going to say Samantha. Oh my God. No, animals, okay? 2 fucking dead dogs, okay? Miranda and Carrie. Okay, seriously. All right, 2 dead dogs. Okay, there's paintings of them, okay? One of them is Liz Taylor. You remember that dog? Okay, and the other one was Richard Burton, okay? Yes, Charlotte named her dogs after fucking Liz Taylor and Richard Burton, okay? Who in real life, Liz Taylor was married 8.5 times, okay? And the reason I say 8.5 because she married Richard Burton twice, okay? And this guy was a big fucking alcoholic. He never met a friend whose wife he didn't fuck. No, I'm serious, dude. He's known in Hollywood for fuck the most guys' wives. Absolutely. Yeah, Richard Burton, yeah. He even fucked Eddie Fisher's wife. That's why he fucking hooked up with Liz Taylor. Liz Taylor was married to Eddie Fisher the first time he fucked her on the set of Cleopatra. Yeah, go figure, yeah. Okay, anyway, so Richard Burton fucked a lot of guys, a lot of women, and a couple of guys too, but mostly women. You know, someone asked him once, hey, why'd you have sex with that guy? He's like, what are you talking about? I was drunk. He's a big alcoholic. Him and Richard Harris, man. Oh my God, you get those 2 together, man. They're not gonna fucking go to sleep for fucking days. But anyway, so Richard Burton and Liz Taylor, that's the names of their dogs, or obviously are dead. These are the dogs that we met like on the 5th or 6th season of Sex and the City. Okay, so yeah, they're long dead now. Okay, but you know she had their fucking paintings done and she put it all on the wall of her 2 fucking dead dogs. She has a new dog now that's named Richard Burton, but it's not the original one. Okay. So she got paintings of her fucking dogs up on the wall, okay? Okay, oil paintings, okay, for dead dogs, you know. Okay, and Giuseppe said, oh, look, so she made paintings of her dogs. Now you and I have something to talk about. You know, like that, all right? Next scene, Harry confronts Charlotte in her closet, okay? He's mad. Oh my God, Harry got mad? About what? What did he get mad about? You know, you talked, okay, because Marcus Sapien showed up. Now, Marcus Sapien is played by Victor Garber, okay? He plays the owner of the gallery, the Sapien Gallery, where Charlotte just started working. Remember, Charlotte hasn't worked in fucking 22 years, but she decided to work again because she wants to be a fucking boss bitch, okay? Because I guess living off of her fucking rich husband's money, okay, for the past 22 years and being a fucking stay-at-home mom, okay, was not enough work for her, okay? She needed to do something more, okay? She's not realizing her potential, is what I'm trying to say. So she decided to go back to work, and Harry just better fucking deal with it. And he better start helping out around here, because paying for everything here is not enough. Okay, yeah, basically gave her an ultimatum while she was high. Okay, and of course, because he's a pussy, he agreed. Oh, absolutely. Let me just change my tampon, and you can do whatever you want. All right, sweethearts, my sweet, lovely one. Okay, the love of my life. Yeah, that Harry. Okay, but now he's pissed off at her. Okay. Because Marcus Sapien, her boss, was invited to this party and he showed up. One of the things he mentioned when he walked in the door was how he used to fuck a girl that lives in the same building. So even though Victor Garber is gay in real life, he is playing a straight guy in this show. All right. So anyway, he's there. Okay, and of course he's old. He's like in his 60s or 70s. Okay, he's been around a long time. He's been acting forever. Okay. So anyways, he shows up there. Okay. And Harry confronts Charlotte. Okay, he thinks that Marcus Sapien is there to seduce her away from him. Which could be. He's been married like fucking 3 times. Okay, so obviously he can't keep it in his pants, all right? So that's what he thinks. He thinks that fucking the only reason her boss showed up was to fucking seduce her. To seduce Charlotte, all right? So it's like, girls at work say he likes blondes. And Marcus is there. He's actually talking to Carrie. He's flirting with Carrie now, all right? He tells her that his second wife, like her, was a writer. Okay? Yeah, she wrote a big book of bikinis from Hawaii to the Hamptons. And won a Pulitzer. Oh my fucking God, man. Yeah, and so Carrie, of course, plays it off like, oh, damn it. Now I'm going to have to cancel my book. You know, that kind of thing, you know. There goes my bikini book. Yeah, anyway. So I thought that was kind of funny, you know. She says rats. Yeah, who the fuck says rats? It's not the 1940s anymore. Anyway, so Marcus tells her, she says, so you were once married, I hear, okay? Was your divorce classically awful as mine? My first, second, and soon-to-be third divorces are going to be? Now, at this moment, Carrie could tell him, hey, listen, I didn't get divorced, okay? My husband died. I killed him. I killed him. Well, she did. She did. Yeah, she smothered him instead of calling for 911. Instead of calling for an ambulance, she fucking let him die. She just watched him fucking die. She held onto his fucking knee like this while he was having a heart attack, and that's how he fucking died. All right? But Carrie doesn't admit to that. Of course, she ain't going to confess. Of course not. Okay? She even did the audiobook version of her new book. In her new book, she wrote about it. Okay? And in that chapter where she wrote about finding Big there having a heart attack, she confessed in the audiobook version. Yeah. But she left out the part that she killed him. All right. Anyway, so Carrie says, like, no, it was actually a wonderful marriage, Marcus. He was a wonderful man. And it ended far too soon. I got to go. Bye. And she walks away from him, okay? So, so I guess I kind of put Marcus in check there, okay? Next is Miranda and Charlotte, okay? They notice that Brady and Lily flirting together in the kitchen, okay? So Miranda and Charlotte are standing there in the kitchen. They got all these servers, all these catering servers that are there coming in and out of the kitchen, okay? Because they live in a big apartment, okay? And they're there pretending to be looking at the bread on the table, but they're both spying at Brady and Lily, who are like flirting with each other, you know, kind of goofing off, you know, on their phones and shit, talking to each other, you know, and they're just like that. Both of them are, okay? To see what's up. All right. Meanwhile, Lisa's passed out in the closet, okay? When Harry wakes her up by calling. Oh, yeah. Lisa's passed out in the closet. That's Herbert Wexley's wife, okay? She's supposed to be there. Remember I mentioned that earlier, and she's not there? Well, Herbert decides to fucking call her, and wait, where the fuck are you, okay? Well, she wakes up when the phone rings, and she's in her closet, and she was asleep in her closet, okay? Passed out, okay? Dressed like a fucking Jolly Rancher, okay? When he called, and she's like, oh, no, I'm getting in the car right now. You know, like that, okay? And Herbert's like, you're not even fucking in the car yet? You know, so he's kind of upset, but the way I just said is the way a man would say it, okay? He didn't say it like that, okay? He said more like, you're not even in the car yet? You know? Harry says that he needs to make a speech even though my own wife isn't even here yet. Please hurry. Damn it. You know, like that. That's how he does it, because he's got like his wife, he also has a vagina. Okay? And then he tells her, like, I love my wife, even though she's not fucking here. Okay? Yeah, basically just like that, you know, with his pussy's bleeding. Yeah, it's that time of the month for him. No wonder he's acting that way. Anyway, so me personally, I don't think he should pretend that he would ever talk to her that way, okay, when she's present, okay? Because he would never talk to her that way, okay? He's only saying that because she's not around, okay? He would never talk to her that way when she's right in front of him, all right? Now, she, on the other hand, Lisa talks that way to him. Okay, earlier in this episode, you know, she was passed out in her closet, and he came in there and woke her up and said, hey, it's 8 o'clock, you know? Our daughter is eating fucking Lucky Charms for dinner. Like, and you're in here asleep? And she's like, I just closed my eyes for 1 second. I was busy doing my own thing. I was spending so much time working on your shit. I wanted to work on mine, okay? Is that okay with you, huh? Is it okay if I work on my own career? Huh? You know, that kind of thing. He's like, oh, so you were asleep. Oh, yes, I was asleep. Okay, you figured it out, Hercule Poirot. And now I'm going to bed. He's like, going to bed? What about my dinner? She's like, you know where the Lucky Charms cereal is. And then she fucking goes to bed, okay? Well, you know, I had to wake up to your fucking attitude. I was happily asleep, dreaming about not being a wife and not being a mom. Then I had to wake up to your bullshit attitude. Okay, so she talks to him that way. She gives him no fucking respect, okay? You know, despite the fact that he pays for fucking everything. He pays for her fucking lifestyle, okay? Her ability to go wherever the fuck she wants, to wear those fucking clothes, okay? Her closet is the size of a fucking 7-Eleven, for Christ's sake. And I don't see any of his shit in there. He's probably got a tiny little fucking walk-in. Okay, he's probably got a fucking broom closet to put his shit in. Meanwhile, she's got this big fucking palace to put her shit in. It's so fucking big that she actually does her fucking work. It's also her office. Her closet is her office. Okay, she does her work in there. Okay? You know, and he pays for everything. But she can't give him any fucking respect. Now, the whole thing about, like, he's wondering where his dinner is. Okay, now that's bullshit, okay? This ain't 1955. Okay, no guy today in 2023 comes home expecting his wife to have dinner ready for him, okay? No one that's under the age of 75 does that, okay? That's bullshit, okay? Now, and it pisses me off that they put that in there. They just don't know how to write men because there's no fucking real men involved in making this show. So that part did piss me off because no guy fucking does that anymore, all right? But the fact that fucking he won't talk to her, you know, he won't tell her off to her face. He'll do it like slightly, like when she's not listening, or try to do it with gritted teeth. But she has no problem telling him off to his face, and she does it over and over again. Okay, so no, this guy's a fucking pussy. He's a mangina. All right, this is the kind of guy, like, if you were married to him, you would cheat on him all the fucking time. Just make sure he doesn't find out because he pays for everything. But then again, you could always get him for alimony and child support, so you're fine. Anyway, yeah, you take another 8 years to finish your movie, Lisa. Fuck that 16-year-old that you're eyeballing, okay? The one that goes to your kid's school. Yeah, that's your type. All right, the underage. All right, anyway. So that's going on here, okay? The next scene here is Giuseppe confronts Anthony on why he's been avoiding him at the party. Okay, and he has been avoiding him. Like he told Carrie, like he's going to end it with him, okay? Anthony's like, I've seen all 34 seasons of 90 Day Fiancé. You just want a green card. Okay, well, 90 Days. I've never seen that show. I've seen I saw one season of Love is Blind, and that's it. I don't really watch those shows, okay? They're all scripted. They're supposed to be reality shows. They're just fucking scripted, okay? They're just there to create drama so they get you to tune in the next episode and sell you some shit, all right? Sell you a fucking subscription to Netflix or that kind of shit, all right? That's all I fucking is there for. I never watched that show, okay? Okay? The era of reality TV's fucking peaked in the early 2000s, and it ain't coming back. She's like, so why else would you want to be with me other than a green card? Okay, Giuseppe is like, Anthony, I have dual citizenship. My mother is from America. You know, that kind of thing, you know. Yeah, so apparently all that was for nothing, okay? Apparently Anthony was upset for nothing. He really does like him. And I understand, the same thing with the show, okay? These women that are not 10s get 10s to fall in love with them on this show because it's bullshit. Okay, it's fake. That's why I say the show belongs on the fucking Sci-Fi Channel right in between fucking Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica, okay? But, this also applies to Anthony. Listen, Anthony's not the most attractive guy. Okay, I mean, he's funny to be around. He can get someone of high value, but this guy's like a fucking male model with a big fucking prosthetic cock in his pants. Okay, realistically, would a guy like that fall in love with Anthony? No, probably not. Probably not. Just like the guys, just like a fucking famous Hollywood movie director would not fall in love with Seema. Okay, it's just not gonna fucking happen. Okay, or like some high value guy that you fucked over 20 something fucking years ago is gonna want you back. Okay, right? And fall in love with you all over again. It's not gonna fucking happen. You see what I mean? But this show wants you to think that it could happen, so just go with it. Okay, just go with it, okay? Believe it or not, Stanford is actually someone I can see fucking Anthony getting with for the long term, okay? Too bad that Willie Garson passed away. All right, but anyway. So that's going on here, okay? Blah, blah, blah. And even Stanford on Sex and the City, he had a hot guy. He had this fucking super drop dead gorgeous looking guy. You remember he was a dancer? And it turns out that he also used to be a fucking male prostitute before that. And okay, we're not talking about Sex and the City, are we? All right, so that's going on here, okay? Okay, so next thing is Miranda and Charlotte go in the room to catch Lily and Brady fucking. So they're about to go in the room. They're considering knocking on the door or just going in there, opening the door and just going in there. They're not really sure what to do. Okay, but they want to fucking go in there and catch Lily and Brady fucking. But then they decide not to. Hey, you know what? They're both, Lily's 17. She is legally old enough to have sex. Brady is 19. No question there. Fucking Miranda let fucking Brady fuck his underage girlfriend in their house. And she said nothing about it. She thought it was okay. She even bought her some fucking KY. Okay? Yeah, that's the kind of household that Miranda was running. Okay? So she should have no problem with this either. Okay? So they decide not to go in there. They go in there. No, actually, they do go in there. They don't see anything, and they close the door. Well, behind the door, they missed it. Behind the door was Anthony and Giuseppe. Both of them. I'm pretty sure Giuseppe took that big fucking 14-inch cock of his and was plowing out fucking was churning fucking Anthony's insides. Okay, because they both had their pants down. Oh my God, gay sex is just disgusting. Anyway, oh well. I'm sure they think straight sex is disgusting too, so okay. Anyways, yeah, so they missed that, okay? But we get to see it. We get to see them hugging each other, afraid of getting caught with both their pants down, all right? So that's going on here, all right? Blah, blah, blah. Brady and Lily come back with pizza. They weren't even there. They come back with some fucking pizza, okay? Because they didn't want to eat the food, the kosher Jewish food that was being served. They don't want to eat it, okay? So they came back with pizza, okay? Charlotte is like, you know what, Miranda? I had lots of sex. And my mom never even knew about it. So I don't want to know. You had lots of sex on Sex and the City too that Harry never knew about it, okay? I'm pretty sure he would not have married you if he had, okay? I'm pretty sure Harry would not have married her if you knew what a fucking slut you were. All the women were sluts. All of them were, okay? But yeah. So anyway, that's just what I think, okay? And that's exactly what guys think, but you're not going to see that on the show because it's written by gay guys, lesbians, and men with vaginas. Okay, so Charlotte says that, okay? She doesn't want to know. Okay, Lisa arrives at the party finally, okay? Looking like a fucking Jolly Rancher, okay? And Herbert grills her, and she's like, I said I was sorry, okay? He's like, oh yeah, you're sorry, huh? So whenever it's one of your events, you're always on time, but when it's one of my events, you're late. And she's like, how many times do I have to say it? Huh? How many times? You act like I did it on purpose. Well, you kind of did, Lisa. I mean, you don't really give two shits about what your husband's involved in or when he needs you, okay? You don't really give a shit. You don't really care about him. You don't give a shit about his feelings or what he's going through. All you care about is what he can provide for you. And in this case, he's asking you to provide something for him, your presence. And that's just too much for you. That's too much. That's way too much, okay? This is the same motherfucker that went through a blizzard to go to your fucking event. Your fucking event. He skipped his event and he went to fucking yours through a fucking blizzard. Okay? but yet you can't fucking show up for his event. You see what I mean? This is bullshit. Anyway, so that's going on here, okay? You know, blah, blah, you know, you did, okay? And then she's like, this is not the time or the place, okay? Just shut up. Okay? And Herbert says, like, you know, sweetheart, you're being passive aggressive. That sounded passive aggressive, sweetheart. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Basically, that's the kind of balls this guy has. He has none. You know, and so they're about to get presented. Harry makes a speech. Okay, he presents Herbert and his wife. And right before they go out there, Lisa tells him, "Oh, Herbert, I'm pregnant." He's like, "Now, how the fuck is a 52-year-old woman pregnant?" That's what I want to know. How the fuck did that happen? Because that's how old she is in real life, 52 fucking years old. Anyway, he goes out there and he's about to say he's stunned by this revelation that his wife is pregnant again, even though she's fucking 52 years old. Yes, I checked her bio on Wikipedia. She's fucking 52 years old. Okay? Yeah. And she's pregnant. Okay, he's just like, he basically can't fucking say anything because he's a pussy. All right, he's all tongue-tied and can't speak. The next scene that we see here is Carrie actually goes to this fucking little restaurant to meet Kathy. Kathy, you remember, called her earlier in this episode, wants to meet with Carrie. Kathy is Aiden's ex-wife, okay, and the mother of his 3 children. Well, obviously they're not together anymore; they're divorced. Okay, and Carrie did meet her off screen when she went to go visit Virginia in between this episode and last episode. But now they're meeting each other again. Okay, she has something to say to him, to say to her. So she made it all the way out to New York to talk to fucking Carrie. Okay, she says that she read her book. Okay, and that she doesn't want her to write about her sons. Okay, she says don't even use pseudonyms. Okay. I don't want my sons appearing in your fucking books. You always write about your sexual adventures, your relationships. You know, you use pseudonyms. I don't, you know, obviously my ex-husband is in your book too. Okay, but I don't want my sons to be in your book. Okay, that kind of thing. All right. You know, and she says that, oh, Wyatt, my son Wyatt, my youngest, will be kind of trouble. He doesn't really like you very much. Well, Carrie already knew that. Okay, he tells her about the apartment. She tells her about the apartment. I'm getting an apartment for Aiden and I, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And Ked's like, you know, Carrie, you can't hurt him again. You cannot hurt him again. All right. So she got more respect for fucking Aiden than fucking Carrie does. All right. Now, someone says something about her being unattractive. Okay. She's not that great looking. She's not, which kind of pisses me off. I think Aiden should have a better looking woman. Okay. But, you know, so what? Okay. So what? She's old too. She's probably in her 50s as well. Okay. You got to remember, Aiden's 62 years old. So any wife that he had, okay, will probably be in her 50s. Okay. All right. Probably be in her 50s as well. Okay. Well, most 50-year-olds sometimes don't look like fucking Sofia Vergara. Okay. They just don't. All right. So there's that. Okay, she probably looked a lot better when they first got together back in the 20-something years ago. All right. She tells him you can't hurt him again. Okay, you can't hurt him. Okay, and it's funny that she said that because I'm thinking like, okay, well, you and Aiden are divorced, so are you telling me you didn't hurt him? Because he don't talk about you, you know. Anyway, you know. Okay, so she shows so anyway, the next scene she shows Aiden the new apartment, okay? How big it is. She takes him there. He's on his way to the airport, so she decides to stop by at this new apartment in Gramercy Park, a rich neighborhood in New York, to show him the new apartment where they're going to be fucking from now on, okay? So she shows them the place. It's really fucking big and spacious. It's extravagant. Those are Carrie's words to describe it. She already showed it to fucking butt ugly Miranda and gay Mary Poppins fucking Charlotte, okay, earlier in this episode, okay? She tells Aiden that she spoke to Kathy, his ex-wife, which kind of pisses him off, you know, okay, and that she warned her not to hurt you, you know, she warned me not to hurt you. He's like, oh my God, I'll talk to her, okay? I never say shit about her boyfriend, and now she's talking shit to you, and you know, and she's like, oh, she told me not to hurt you again. And he's like, oh, of course you're gonna hurt me again, Carrie. You always hurt me. You always fuck other guys when I'm in love with you, but I always take you back, so you got nothing to worry about, okay? It's okay. That's not what he said, but that's what he should have said. That's what he should have said, okay? Of course I'm going to hurt you. And you're going to hurt me. And we're going to work it out. I'm just going to fucking forgive you. And then you're going to fuck some other guy. I'll get mad for a little while. I'll talk shit about you by myself when I'm walking around the park. And then I'll come back. I'll get a haircut and I'll say, it's okay. Let's try again. Ain't that right, Carrie? We'll just try again. We can make it work this time. Yeah. Okay. Carrie's like, Aiden, I'm sure about us. I want to be with you. Yeah, you said that the last 2 times too. Okay, yeah, so that's going on here, okay? The final scene is Carrie runs into Lisette, who's walking out of her building. Carrie's walking into the building. It turns out that Lisette has been subleasing her apartment underneath Carrie's apartment, and now the gay couple want to move back in, so Lisette's got to get out, okay? What a coincidence that would happen, okay? Because Lisette's basically a younger version of Carrie. She's Carrie like fucking 30 years ago, because Lisette's in her 20s, okay? You know, you would think that fucking Carrie would be mentoring this girl, kind of showing her the ropes, you know, being a single girl, living, you know, alone in this apartment building, dating a lot of guys, having a relationship problem. You would think Carrie would mentor her, but no, she doesn't give a shit about her. You know why? Because she's competition. That's how you girls are, man. I swear to God. Anyway, yeah, so Carrie was in Lisette. She has to move out. Okay, and then Carrie's like, okay, tough shit, bye. She calls Seamless. It's like, hey, I'm getting that new apartment. Boom. And that's the end of that episode, okay? Boom. That ends this episode. Okay, I'm going to stop my review here, but I'll be back shortly to continue my review when the next episode drops. I thank you very much for watching this long, and I will see you soon on the next episode. Bye.